Hi everyone, my name is Inzaghi. Many products we use in everyday life come in container with lotion pumps, such as shampoo bottles, hand sanitizer. That list can go on. Lotion pumps can be very convenient, and we use them more than we expect. We have you ever wondered about the interior structure of a pump? Why is it when you press pump down, the liquid go up? How the lotion pump work? We will break it today. We will break it down today. Pump can take many shapes and forms. Different designs of pumps also work slightly different. Today we are going to focus on a pump designed to understand how the mechanism works. Here is a simplified graph of a pump interior. We can see that there is a spring. In many graph illustration in this video, we'll neglect the spring just for the sake of simplicity. But simple to understand that during the whole process, the spring will be compressed and shortened. As the soup press the pump down, but will the spring come back to its original shape when it's pressing? The main reason to use spring is to make sure the pump goes back up after pressing, so that we can use it again. Now, let's look inside the pump once you press it. The actuator is the name of the thing you press when using the pump. Once you've pressed the actuator, the rod attached to it going to move down at the same time. The orange structure in this graph also attached as a part of the rod and will move along. To a certain point, the orange structure of the rod will touch the piston, illustrated in yellow. Then the piston will move downward as well. This is when we're truly beginning to compress the air inside the pump chamber. As the piston moves down, it is going to decrease the volume of space colored in blue. As the piston moves down, it is going to decrease the volume of space colored in blue. However, if the amount of air is constant, it means at the same amount of air will be squeezed to fit smaller space. Imagine if you had a balloon fully blown. What will happen if you try to blow more air into it? To a point of the balloon will break, right? That is because there is so much air compressed in the liquid space. There is air causing too much pressure on the surface of the balloon. The air is almost pushing outward as they become more packed in space. And it is a similar case in the pump. As the piston pushes down, the air in the chamber will be increased. So let's consider what would you do if you were in a really packed room. You're pressed against by the hundreds of people around you and you can't breathe. What will you try to do? You try to find and go to open space, right? That is also what's going to happen in the air pump. As air pressure increases, the air would flow to a space where air pressure is low. Again, when we want to create a high pressure air, we want to squeeze air into a limited space, so we will want to prevent the air from leaking, which is why you will find it very difficult to take apart the lotion pump by yourself, because they are designed to be sealed perfectly and not to leak. Also note that there is usually a ball at the very bottom of the pump chamber. The ball is also there over the closure, so the air will not escape through the open end of the tube that is connected to the end of chamber. But how do air flow out, especially if the structure is designed to be sealed? The rod will move with the piston starting to compress the air in the chamber. Only at that moment the air can escape through the holes. As the air goes up, the air pressure will lower, and as a result of the lower air pressure, the liquid inside the container will go out the pump. That is how the lotion pump works. Hopefully this video will help you to understand how the liquid lotion pump works. Thanks for watching. Sorry if I say many words that mistaken spoken. See you in the next time.